Hello everybody, I'm Dislike Poem and welcome to the next stream. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you all so much for being here. Hello. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining Ghost. Thank you all for being here. Supposed to stream a little earlier. Today's already kind of going a little strangely, but doesn't mean that we can get things back on track and have ourselves the most legendary stream that we can ever have. I'm gonna get this started. We are gonna be doing open lobby. I'm gonna get the first match going, get things started, get things rolling. But if anybody does want to, where's the string? I know everybody loved the string. The string is amazing. That was a funny stream yesterday. See? People don't realize just how awesome these features are. That string, best feature. I honestly thought that was really funny too, Wreckage. You know, your comment made that even funnier too, because you're like, I was watching this stream and I was trying to move the string off my screen and then I realized it was part of the screen. I can only imagine there's probably a couple other people that did that too, which is awesome. String at the end of stream, I hope. Everyone loves the string. The Dislike Poem always has the most legendary ideas. I'm gonna definitely enjoy the fact that this metal beam is here. As long as that metal beam is here or whatever during this update. Still hilarious to me. I like that that's there. Good old totems. There we go. We got some people that are joining the wait list. Awesome. How was my day? It's been going okay. It's been kind of a weird day, but ultimately not a bad day. Like it's been a busy day, and more or less I had a bunch of plans for today, and then it's like a bunch of curveballs, and then things were incredibly busy. Because I had a couple different ideas of what we were going to do today. And also we were going to do like the stream at the normal time of the new stream schedule time of 9:30, but I wasn't able to do that either today. Either way, tomorrow will definitely be a better day for everything. Today was just kind of weird. Not a bad day, it was just a weird day. But ultimately, I am doing phenomenal. I hope you're doing good as well. Have all the plans, just none of them were working. Sounds like life had its way. Yeah, no, definitely. No, definitely found yourself in a great stream to watch while you be cleaning. Be impressed, be amazed. All the entertainment. All the joy. I'm surprised I haven't seen the killer yet. Yes, very much so. Indubitably. I don't know what I should do here. Is somebody gonna save them? I'm almost done with this gen. I can go try to help them in a minute. Or no. Why is no one trying to save them? Okay, there we go. Finally. So I don't have to go. Yay. Come on. Run. Run like the wind. He gets hit in the face with pallet. I am the most stealthy. Oh no. No, you're not supposed to see me. Where did you even come from? Yeah, I thought you were still chasing them. Bad. Why is this how things go? This isn't how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go very, very better, not very, very not good. That I was not expecting him to see me. But yeah, I have played Phasmophobia. I played it once on stream, which is good because I actually do post all the streams on the channel. If you wanted to watch it on More Dislike Poem or Dislike Poem Shorts, there's like 2 different versions you can watch. But it was actually a really funny stream. It was my first time really playing Phasmophobia. I mean, I played it once before, but the first time I played, I had no idea what was going on. The second time I played, I still didn't know what was going on, but I actually managed to figure out some things, and I was playing with some people that did somewhat know what they were doing. So ultimately, it was a lot better of an experience the second time around. But there's still a lot of stuff I don't know about the game. A lot of things that I still very much need to figure out. But it's not bad at all. Definitely not bad. Thanks for putting that, Joker Wolf. But yeah, those are the channels. If you wanted to search them up, you can watch all the previous streams over there. All the best content, the world's best content. I also do have like the main channel. The main channel is obviously Dislike Poem, but more content's going to be coming over there as well. No. Why? Yes. Run like the wind. No, you're supposed to run like the winds, not fall to the ground. Why you do these things? Why you do it? Oh my god! I didn't know that there was a hook right there. That's a terrible spot. If I had just a little bit more time, I could have gotten myself up. It's funny that you say that, Ghost, because originally what the plan was, there were supposed to be 2 streams today. There was supposed to be one of Dead by Daylight, the one that we're doing right now, and there was supposed to be a Phasmophobia stream later. Like, there was gonna be like four people in the match, and then it started out like one person canceled. Stream was still gonna happen, and then a bunch of other things basically kind of like just got thrown into the mix. So I had to try to like reschedule that idea. There's gonna be a point where we'll do it still, but it just wasn't able to happen today, which I wish it was. It was gonna be awesome, but sometimes plans don't go exactly the way how you hope them to go, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Just gonna have to plan for it again another time. One thing that you'll learn about me is that I got all the great ideas all the time, coming up with awesome stuff. So there's definitely going to be a bunch of variety, cool stuff that be happening all the time. For those of you that are watching that haven't followed yet, do consider, because trying to reach goals, we got to hit 10,000 followers, be able to reach the goals and stuff that we have set in all the different places. We will definitely hit that goal and beyond. But every little bit of support helps out tremendously. Like, you honestly have no idea. And honestly, there really is a lot of stuff that I do plan on doing in the future. Things are only going to improve. Things are only going to get better. And it's only going to get more epic and legendary as time goes on. Be much better of an idea, too. We got 2 people that have 2 hooks right now. And we got 3 gens. This honestly is kind of bleak. Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it a lot more than you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Killer over here. No, Joker Wolf. Don't be telling Killer where I be. That's not what we do. What we gotta do is this, Joker Wolf. You know? Killer be like, where's this, like? Joker Wolf needs to be like, he over here, and then you're pointing at a random tree. Like, it's a random tree. I'm obviously not over there. Killer look at you confused, and you just have like the biggest smile or whatever. Like, it's a tree. That way I don't have to deal with getting attacked by the killer. The killer is confused. Everybody's happy. Except for the killer, but that's fine. No candy. No bad. Not what we do. That's a nice looking tree. Look, it is. Everyone's gonna be like, why isn't he working on the generator? Why is he staring at a tree? See, now, this is what happens if you end up doing it that way, though. If I spent the entire game staring at a tree, it make at least 3 people angry. You're not helping, but it probably make the killer happy. You're like, this guy, all right. I'll put him on hook later. You have fun staring at that tree. I don't have to worry about you fixing gens. This is the best thing since sliced bread. But content, all the best content all the time. What shows do I watch? I actually haven't really watched TV all that much recently, but I've been trying to get into a couple different shows because there have been some that I haven't really taken a look at. I've only watched a few of the episodes of it, but kind of tying into Dead by Daylight a little bit. A while ago they released a character for Tokyo Ghoul. I watched like the first like 2 episodes of that recently, and I honestly think that it seems pretty cool so far. I need to actually finish it, but that's what I've seen so far. Like, I remember seeing some stuff on Tokyo Ghoul in the past because I did watch like kind of like bits and pieces here and there, but it's been such a while since I don't really remember much of anything. So it's great. So I get to eventually try to go through that entire series and watch whatever episodes I've already seen again, and it seems pretty cool so far. I've only watched like 2 episodes. Definitely some other shows and animes that I want to watch. I actually want to create I actually want to create one at some point. I mean, if I'm ever able to actually do that, which is definitely very 100% likely that can be the case. I already have a story idea in mind. More support that we have, sooner that'll come into fruition as well. I honestly think that nowadays people are not all that creative with the stuff that they be doing. This is why I need to be put in positions where I can actually work on stuff. Because if I'm able to make some cool stuff, it'll actually be some cool stuff that people will actually want to see. Come on, Tokyo! Oh, never mind. He is the happiest of all the happy people. Yeah, no, this is Legion, though, not Tokyo Ghoul. I just said Tokyo because I was just talking about that a second ago. It's already on my mind. Do I play Overwatch? Not really. I don't really play that game. I thought it was strange that when they ended up making Overwatch 2, they got rid of the first one. I thought that was kind of strange. Come on, I just got off hook and I'm running to you. No, come on. This is dumb. I still have a chance of getting out of here. What other games do I like to play? I do try to have a variety of different stuff that we be playing. I kind of have a mix of horror games, more like story-driven games, funny, wacky, crazy games. All very much depends. I need to figure out what that hatch is. Forget this game. I was literally all the way filled up. How you doing, H? Welcome to the live. The guy literally found me the exact moment I filled up the entire health bar. I should have at least been able to get hit one more time. I filled that up all the way. Yeah, no, that was stupid. Even if he got me there, I should have been able to withstand one additional hit. Like, I don't ask for much. I should have been able to be taking another hit. But oh well, it's whatever. Okay, so on to the wait list. We're gonna get you added in. If anybody does want to play, do comment play. We are doing open lobbies, and if you comment play with an exclamation mark at the end, It'll add your name to the wait list. If you haven't ever joined before in the past, you will have to send a friend request, but we'd love to have you in here if you would like to join. Also, for everybody who hasn't yet, we do got goals that we're trying to reach. If anybody is enjoying the content so far, definitely do consider following, trying to get to 10,000. We got a long way to go. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing, more or less. So many ideas. Things are only going to get better. Honestly, you'll be happy that you did. I got all the ideas. I guess we're gonna wait here for a little bit. I don't know what happened. Why Gur? Have I gotten the Walking Dead map yet? I do not know, honestly. I might have. I have no idea. Okay. Let's see. Maybe. I don't see you on here. Yeah, you might have. I don't see you on here. It is the Shadow Emperor. Yeah, no, definitely take your time. We'll get you added in. But yeah, honestly, I didn't know that there was a Walking Dead map. I'm not sure exactly what it looks like. Exactly. I might have played it, but not realized it. I want to lean more towards probably saying I haven't. But I don't know, honestly.
I just had a deja vu. Yum.
Beware! Beware the fog. Fire burn, fire bad. Is there any new shows that people are looking forward to seeing that are coming out soon, by the way? Because we were talking about that one we were talking about a little bit ago, because someone was asking me if I was watching any new shows. Is anybody else watching any new shows that they think are relatively interesting that they've been seeing recently? Also, thank you so much for joining. I'll just call you Sir. Sir 1995, thank you for joining. Nah. So you haven't been watching any new shows. There's a lot of good shows, though. Really are. You know what's one thing that I've always kind of found sad? When you have like this amazing show, right? Everything is great about it, right? The premise, the story, the acting, everything is on point. But the only issue is that people don't know that the show exists, or what's even worse is that people do know that the show exists, but they're not able to actually finish the story. Like, there's so many awesome stories that I have seen where everything was going great with it, but you know, the show ends up ending, but it's on like it's on a cliffhanger. Like, there's no, it's not been absolved. It's something that they could most certainly continue, but the story is just left unfinished. There's so many shows that I can think of that are like that. Another thing that happens sometimes is sometimes shows will release the same time as other shows, and it's unfortunate when this happens too sometimes, because the show is really, really good, but everybody be watching the other show, and then they don't know that the other show exists, so they don't ever check out the other one, so the other one doesn't get the notoriety that it should until later. That stuff happens a lot more than you would think it would. Anyway, for anybody who hasn't joined yet, highly recommend joining the Discord server. If anybody else does want to play, do come and play. It'll add your name to the waitlist if anybody does want to join. We got Shadow in here. He was on the waitlist. We just removed him from the waitlist because he's already in the game. Yeah, sometimes that's just how it goes. Sometimes people just be working a bunch, not able to watch shows and stuff. Like that entire month that I wasn't streaming, I wasn't really playing any games. I wasn't really watching much shows. Honestly, I was just trying to get things back in order because I was in the process of moving. And I had a bunch of stuff to fix because the re-imaging of my PC. But I'm definitely happy where things are. Things are definitely a lot better than what they were. Duos and trio streams will definitely be returning soon. Still a lot of work that has to be done to those things. All the stuff that we got to do. I'm going to give this a little bit longer, but after that, we're going to get this started up. Last call for anybody that wants to play. Do comment play with an exclamation mark at the end. It'll add your name to the waitlist if anybody does want to play. Don't forget to follow to be able to watch more of the world's most legendary content, the world's best content. Be impressed, be amazed. We're going to be starting this up in just a few moments. So don't go anywhere. A brief break before we get back into the action. We don't stand close enough to the fire. Like, especially where our character is standing. Like, Sable is like the furthest away from the fire. Like, you make a fire for heat so you can stay warm, and they're kind of far away from the fire. You'll play later? Sounds great, Ghost. Well, I guess we're gonna get this started. We're gonna get into the match. Yes, you want to be on fire. I said stand closer to the fire, Shadow, not in it. You don't want to stand inside the fire. That'd be a little more toasty than you want. You got to get yourself some marshmallows. Not put yourself in fire. Get some marshmallows, you know, some chocolate, make yourself some s'mores, that type of thing. That's what you got to do. The Discord here, I'll show it up again. Put it up in just a moment. But yeah, the Discord is dislike poem. I'm trying to see because you're watching. Honestly, the link should be on the profile. If you were to click on the profile picture, you should be able to find it, but I'm going to show the link on the screen here in a moment. But yeah, that's the Discord link. You can make food while on fire, and plus it's cozy. I don't know if that's the definition of cozy. I think that's That's the definition of being on fire. Shadow. that just a little too cozy, too crispy. Does not sound comfortable. It doesn't sound cozy at all. Fire. Like I said before, fire bad. Chucky squat hook. I don't want to get put on hook already though. Chucky. Chucky. It's a Chucky. Oh, already going after me. Oh, I'm the obsession. Okay, I didn't realize that I was the obsession. That's crazy. That would be how it would go. Well, how would you know? You know what? You got a point. It is over there too, Ghost, yeah. Discord, you can find that over there as well. But yeah, for extremes and stuff, you can check him out on More Dislike Poem or Dislike Poem Shorts. Like the version that you're watching, you'd be watching Dislike Poem Shorts from where you're watching Ghost. But if you wanted to watch like the horizontal version, then you'd be able to watch it on More Dislike Poem. My main channel is Dislike Poem, where you're able to watch all the best videos and content and stuff, and I'm gonna be posting a lot more on there, and a lot of stuff that I've been trying to get back in order, so it kind of works out great. Best content around everywhere. Chucky be hanging around majorly right now. Chucky be having fun. This Chucky rude. Just waiting. What just happened? What happened? Disconnected? Is everybody still here? I crashed? Okay. All right. So stream's still going then. Okay, that had me concerned there for a minute. I lost my key? That's not fair. That's not even fair. That makes no sense. It got disconnect, no finish, and I lose my key? It's a dull key, but still. Ah, it's lame.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen. Yum.
Anyway, we're here again. Yay! Yeah, okay, we're not gonna spend too much time here, but we are doing open lobby. If anybody does want to play, do come and play. It'll add your name to the wait list if anybody does want to join. We're not going to be waiting at this screen for too long because we didn't really get too much in the game at all. But I'll give it a little bit of time if anybody does want to play. At least it was against a mean Chucky. Mean. Yeah, he was guarding me. I was the obsession completely. Like, the guy did not want anybody to get me at all. He just leaving me right on the hook. I've not seen a game quite like that one. That one was a little different. Everybody was just watching Chucky while he's just guarding. I remember that one was extra. I was not expecting it to be like that. All right, last call. If anybody wants to play, do come and play. We'll add your name to the wait list if anybody does want to join. It is play with an exclamation mark at the end, the way how it's listed on the wait list. So it'd be join and then exclamation mark. Well, it'd be play exclamation mark. Not join. My bad. That's how you join. It'd be play exclamation mark if you do want to play. We're going to be starting this in a bit, so if you want to play, do comment that. If you haven't followed yet, highly recommend following. There's going to be a lot more content coming. Things are only going to improve. Things are going to get better. There's so much more in for everything for everybody that be watching if they do support, because the more support we have, more cool things that we can do, making things even better for everybody in the community and beyond that will be able to stumble across the world's best content. Like I said, I got plenty of ideas. So, and I'm definitely one of the type of people that would be good to actually be good to have in a position where I can actually bring good content. Because like I said, I feel like a lot of people are really not creative with the stuff that they be doing. I really don't think that they are. A lot of them. There are people that are, for sure. You hope the next killer is another Chucky? Me too, honestly. We're gonna get into this though. Still have nobody on the wait list, so we're gonna get this thing started. We're gonna start searching. Everything going to be great. You're hoping that the killer is Wesker for absolutely no reason. I totally believe you for that one. Totally no reason whatsoever. I already know what you be thinking. Joker Wolf is like, yes, Shadow, I approve. No. That's not what we want. That is not how we do. I'm gonna ready up. It's not me that didn't ready up this time, so people can't be mad at me for this time. You know I'm messing around, Shadow. I know you're messing around too, so it works out good. It's a map. Out of all the maps that they have released, the Bloodsense map is still, like, that one is great. Best map that they have released, because that thing shows you where all the totems and everything is. That map is awesome. The other ones, I don't like them as much. Indeed. Indubitably. Why am I right next to the basement? No, I'd be next to the basement. At least I'm next to a gen, though. That's one thing that's kind of good. For anybody who hasn't joined yet, highly recommend joining the Discord server. Got a great group of people over there. We got a server, because having a Discord server need have server for server. So you can be in that server. There's a bunch of awesome people in the Discord community. Would love to have you be a part of it. It's Deathslinger. That's a great idea. Let's just put a bunch of fog around and make it super obvious that we're over here. Oh, that's funny. I don't know if that was the best idea, but either way, I didn't get hurt. That's one thing that's kind of good. So I guess that kind of worked out good somewhat. I'm not sure about that one. I think that there's definitely going to be opportunities and stuff that we'll do in the future, because definitely going to reach the partner goal at some point. I'm not entirely sure what I think about like PNG tubing or like V tubing. I'm sure that I could come up with like an idea for it to make it different if I ever did decide to do so. But I don't know. I would have to put my own spin on it. I'm not sure exactly how I would go about doing that. What are you talking about, Shadow? Party streamers popping out. But yeah, for those of you that aren't aware though, like when it comes to like partnerships and stuff, whatever, when it comes to this, like over on the purple stream location, if I wanted to, I could become an affiliate. I decided to skip it for now because for me it doesn't really make too much sense. Like I decided to skip affiliate. So the moment that we're able to hit partner, we'll go straight to partner. But honestly, I think that that does make it better for everybody that's watching. There's going to be a lot of stuff that will be added too, because I know people like emotes and, you know, a bunch of different effects and stuff that you can add when you do have like either partner or affiliate status, which that stuff will definitely be coming. But one thing's for sure, whenever we do end up doing this type of stuff, it is going to be the greatest thing ever. No, bad death slinger person. Has anybody ever seen like the early builds of Dead by Daylight? I saw a thing about it not that long ago, and honestly, it really is impressive how far this game has come. There was actually a point in time where they actually didn't even have any lockers in the basement. Like the basement was just barren. Like, you would not want to be in there with the killer at all. Like, the movement was a lot different. It was very cool to see, honestly. Anyway, so I am curious though, Shadow, because you mentioned this other guy. So what does he do? Is he a PNG tuber or is he a VTuber? Love getting tunneled. It is the best. It is the greatest. I don't like when that happens either. When you're tunneled out, it really ruins the dynamic. Because if you have 3 people around when you originally had 4, it make it a lot harder to get gens done and stuff. He does a lot of coding. I kind of dabble with that stuff. There's still a lot of stuff I gotta figure out. Like, I have a lot of ideas of stuff that I want to add, but there is a lot of stuff that I'm not sure exactly how to implement yet either. But that's the thing though. You know, like, there's more time that I have to be able to, like, dedicate to doing this type of stuff, the more stuff that I'll be able to learn. You know what? While we're actually on this subject, I actually thought about doing different types of streams at some point in time. I'm trying to actually learn how to use another software, essentially. I haven't really messed with it too much. Like, I made like a 3D donut before. If I ever did decide to do streams or like 3D modeling type of stuff, you think that'd be something that people would find interesting? Kind of boring. I have considered doing that before. I guess so. I think I did a good job with the donut. I think I posted a picture of it in the Discord at one point in time. I was kind of bored when I made it, but I was just kind of messing with it a little bit. I made like a donut with like green frosting. You don't really see green frosting on donuts that often. Most of the time you see like blue or just chocolate. Darn it. I'm gonna start working on this for right now. I'm gonna try to see if I can get more of this done. I will try to save them in a minute, but I figure if I'm not saving them from the hook, they're not gonna know that I'm over here working on this gen that's literally right next to them. So it probably makes sense, I would think. Plus, it looks like the other person's in a chase. Let me make sure they don't lose their hook, though. It was a Shrek donut. Yeah. Yeah, when I made the donut, I was literally just thinking to myself, like, you know what you never see? You never see a donut with green frosting, like, hardly ever. Obviously, they exist. They are made. It just, you don't really see them that often. If you actually think about it, there's not that many of them that you see that are like that. All right, now it's time to save you. Why did you do that? Yeah, I probably won't do that though. I don't think people would find it all that interesting. Maybe they would, I don't know. It'd basically just be me creating stuff and then breaking things, because I would most certainly probably find ways to mess with the program that would ultimately just prevent it from working as intended, or just completely destroy whatever type of thing I create. All it takes is one small change, and next thing you know, software go beep. Yeah, I know. I don't like that thing, because why are you trying to throw smoke? Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm leaving. Awesome. Ghost is on the wait list. Good time for it too, because the match just ended. We are definitely going to get you added in. Here we go. And it's not even good. You can still see the survivors in the smoke. It's literally useless. It depends on how you use it. So when it comes to the smoke, you can see through it, but say you're on the other side, more or less, you can use it as a diversion type of thing if you're trying to like get them to stop chasing a specific survivor. Like, honestly, I could imagine you actually having a lot of fun with the smoke, honestly, because you oftentimes are looping the killer for a good amount of time, Shadow. What I could imagine is like, say I'm running away, for an example, and then you just kind of like pop the smoke off forever because the killer is like following me. That would obscure vision a little bit, but obviously you'd be in the smoke because you activated it more or less in front of me, so it obscure vision a little bit, probably make them focus more on you. It would probably just be more or less useful for like diversion tactics, not actually, you know, masking where you're going. But you do got some people that just do not care, and they'll just continue to chase whoever they're chasing off after. But that's what I would recommend for you, because I can imagine you using that and then killer being annoyed that you ended up like popping off smoke and then just chasing you around. I think that's how you should use it, Shadow. I think you'd have a lot more fun with it. Welcome all. Welcome everybody to the live. But yeah, if you need it, let me throw this up real quick. So if you want to send me a friend request real quick, Ghost, it's a dislike poem, and if you need it, the code is #22BF. That way you can find me exactly. You're gonna have to send a friend request first, but after that, everything should be golden. Sure, you'll try that. Hopefully you don't get tunneled again. It's annoying when you get tunneled. That last game with that Chucky, I guarantee the only reason as to why I got tunneled was because I was the obsession. I honestly wonder what the killer was trying to do there. Like, maybe he was trying to do like one of the rift
Kansas, is it?
type of stuff, maybe. Because maybe if he was trying to do like one of the rift events, maybe he was trying to That's the only thing that I can think of, because maybe he had just had a task that involved, you know, hooking and taking out the obsession. I would think that it would have goals for you to do that are probably similar to that. I would not be surprised. Yeah, we gotta use smoke bomb. Depends on what perks you bring. That's also true. There you go. You still there, Ghost? Or have you played before and is this you? Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so that works out good. Remove you from the wait list, and we're gonna get this started. Let's get this started. Fair enough. I do try to do my best to remember people, though. So I am sorry. I just didn't know off the top of my head if you did join before or not. Some people do have some names that are kind of similar. It does work out good. One thing's for sure, I'll definitely remember now, because yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I wasn't completely sure. I wasn't 100% certain. That's why I wanted to make sure. Yeah, perfectly good. All is well. Like I said, I'll do my best to remember that. Oh, the kitties. Do you have an orange cat? I always say that the orange cats are the characters. Like those ones are goofy. You do have an orange cat. Awesome. You know what cats I always thought were kind of cool? Have you ever seen a van cat? Those cats that have like two different color eyes. I always thought those cats are cool. They're a little bigger than the average cat. But ultimately, the biggest aesthetic that a van cat has, at least most of them, is they have those different color eyes. Hello. Oh, he brought the guitar. The guitar has been played. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining. How you doing, Hammy? There's a chainsaw person somewhere. Oh no. Everything will be okay. I think it is. I think it is him. No, 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 no. Well, I feel like that was an overreaction now. I think that I just need to take a moment, just kind of look over my life choices. Oh, never mind. I gotta go. That's even funnier. He would come out of nowhere. Yay! I already know that Joke Wolf is laughing hysterically at this particular circumstance. It's perfectly fine. Honestly, it's funny how this worked. I wasn't expecting that. I figured that you turned around in the house. Next thing you know, I'm just like, I'm safe. And I was like, oh no, I am sure you were laughing hysterically. I'm just like, everything is fine until it wasn't. I think that after this match, I think that I'm going to get some water. So you know what that means? I have a reason to leave, which means that people will be able to see this new and improved BRB screen that I was talking about. So people will be able to see some more new stuff today. Pine cones. What? You gotta be kidding. That's a thing? Forget that. That is garbage. That's not even right. That was messed up. It's not even fair, bro. I can't even express like how shocked I am that this happened this way. Imagine that. It's Chainsaw Massacre. You know what, Joker Wolf? I think that is honestly the most underrated comment of the day. That is the best comment I've seen today so far. Very true. No, you didn't see what happened, H. I don't think you saw what happened. Like, we were in the basement and he literally used his chainsaw move and got everybody down. Everybody, including myself. All four of us were down in the basement. The only reason as to how I even survived and got out of that situation is because I had the Unbreakable perk to be able to get off. Why did she get off? I'm thinking that probably what's going to happen is that the killer is probably going to hope that she leads me. She leads the killer to me, probably tries to take me out. That's what I'm probably going to say is what's going to happen next. But it's not my fault. What that killer did was messed up. But I think that's probably what it is. I think that the killer is hoping that she will be leading him to me. I think that the killer really wants that 4K. I don't like how this went down. I really don't. But yeah, no, this killer most certainly wants that 4K. I'm really trying not to let that happen. But it's only gonna be a matter of time. I'm pretty sure this is probably how this is going to go, honestly. For anybody who hasn't joined yet, highly recommend joining the Discord server. Forget you, bro. You have to be like stream sniping or something. There is no way. There is absolutely no way. I'm not even mad. I'm just dumbfounded. I don't understand like how this got so bad. Yeah, more than likely, I'm pretty sure that was a stream snipe. more than likely. Probably was watching. There is no way. Honestly, that honestly is a perfect segue for me taking a step back for a second. I'm gonna go get myself some water. But yeah, so here's the new and improved Be Right Back screen. I'll be right back. Hello everybody, I'm Dislike Poem, but that's not what matters here. What matters is the journey we're about to take. New creators come and go, but I'm not here to follow the crowd. We're here to change the game to bring you a perspective you have never seen before. And in this world, there's something growing, something developing, a universe with anime and stories yet to be told. Characters yet to be discovered, and you're gonna be a part of it. But it's not just anime. This is where gaming meets streaming, where worlds collide and everything is possible. From live streams to deep dives into your favorite games, from anime, battles, to untold stories, this is where they all come together. So are you ready to step into this world? Hit the subscribe button, join the journey, and don't blink. Because this story is just beginning. What happens next? Well, that's up to you. I didn't order any Rice Krispie treats. Who's calling me? Who is this? Hello?
I don't know how to tell you this, but you need to come into work.
What? I thought it was Thursday today. I don't work today.
I know it's your day off, man, but we need you to come into work. Daryl, he just didn't show up again. I'm probably gonna have to fire him. And there's no better security officer than you, so you need to come in.
Hello everybody, I'm Dislike Poem, and welcome to the Night Guard. So Daryl never did show up to work, so I was forced to come here by my manager because I am the best, I am the greatest security guy that they got. At least that's what he told me.
Hello? My therapist has not called yet. Oh, we're waiting for our therapist. You got your remote? Nothing on TV right now. Well, of course, you got to turn it on. Oh, okay, fine. You know what? Never mind. We got a phone call. We got to answer phone call. I keep seeing pigeons everywhere I look. There's pigeons. Therapist, well, why do you keep on ignoring my calls? Yes, Dr. Calkins, I am on my way.
All right, I'm back. How is everybody doing? How everybody like the new BRB screen? Anyway, if anybody does want to play, do comment play, and your name will be added to the wait list. If anybody does want to play, yeah. You know how we be doing. We have all the best ideas all the time. You know, I'm glad that everybody likes what we've got going on. More awesome ideas on the way. But yeah, last call. We're going to be getting back into this in just a moment, but if anybody wants to play, do come and play. If anybody does want to play. It would be better if there was a string. Best features all the time, every day. I think it's great. We're gonna get started.
Fantastic.
Be impressed, be amazed. Imagine if we could have a string at the end of every stream. I'm back and making food. What are you making for food, Ghost? What's an interesting? Oh, yeah. No, I see what you're saying. That is a different name. Interesting. I was looking at the comments. I wasn't really looking at the name tags there for a minute. That's a new one. Gonna be making all the best foods. Love that glitch. What glitch? Oh yeah, no, the glitch with like the thing that's floating, that like random metal beam. I think that's amazing. I think it's great. I know. I know. I put it there. It serves to let people know that the stream will be ending soon. That's why you can still hear what's going on with the screens on. You have ice cream. What kind of ice cream do you have, Ghost? I shall save you. Okay. And slide to the left. Slide to the right. No. Oh, we wanted to save him. I just wanted to mess around a little bit. I was gonna mess with him a little bit more. Just have him be like, what is this guy doing? I don't want him having like the thought process that I'm just being being stupid completely for no reason. I am unhelpful. I shall save thee. Let's see. You're all the way over here. Chocolate ice cream is good. I think I had a poll going once where I was asking like what everybody's favorite ice cream flavor was. I don't remember which one won. I want to say it was strawberry. Is chocolate your favorite type of ice cream, Ghost? No, I guarantee you that that guy is getting tunneled simply because he has TTV in his name. Shoot. All right. Well, I'm not going to save him then. I'm going to save the guy that got hooked. 'Cause I already know he's going over there now. Yep. Called it. There you go. Saved you. Have a good one, Ghost. Thank you for playing. Hope to see you again. I know what your user is now, so I'll do my best to remember that for next time. That guy is, well, actually both of them are getting tunneled for the most part. Thanks for doing that. Okay. Literally brought the killer to me. There you go. How it go. For anybody who hasn't joined yet, highly recommend joining the Discord server. For anybody who hasn't yet, definitely recommend giving a follow. We got a goal of trying to get to 10,000 followers everywhere. So your support would definitely help out tremendously. More support we have, more cool things we can do in the future. You're loving the content. Good way for you to be able to watch even more of the world's best content around. This is not looking good right now. Okay, so one person's eliminated. Shadow is having a hard time getting that thing off his head. Perfect. Good. Good job, Shadow. But we're already down to 3 people. We got 3 gens left. The other guy has 2 hooks. At least I don't have party hat. One thing that's good. I have no party hat. I got ripped off the gen. I should have been able to finish that gen, but person literally brought the killer to me. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Not much of anything I can do with that. There we go. I don't even know if that's even finished at this point. Is that the same one that I was working on before? Or is it a different one? Probably a different one. Killer slugging now? Gotta save Shadow. Piggly, not being nice. Not being nice to the TTV. Not at all. Okay, not being nice to me now. Hello. The hook's right here. Finish it. It was a good enough match anyway. And we all know how this is gonna end. This is gonna end with Shadow making his triumphant victory of finding Hatch or something. That's how I expect this to go. We will see if I am right or if I am wrong. We are gonna spectate. He's down, which means Shadow is up doing his thing. The only thing that I wish is I wish that Shadow wasn't injured right now. It'll make things a little harder. I don't know if Pig Lady is just searching for him right now. It's very possible. We'll find out. There's Pig Lady. That's an idea. There's always a chest down there. Hopefully you can find yourself a med kit. That's what I hope. Nah, not what you got. That's not good. You got this, Shadow. I keep looking around, try to see if you can find another chest. You can find another chest, and maybe you can get med kit. There you go. You found another chest. He's not bad. That could be helpful. Honestly, that could be helpful. If you have a key and then you also have a med kit, you could heal, then pick up the key again. Either way, if the hatch is closed, having that key, at least knowing where it is definitely good. All right, that's the end of that. You got this, Shadow. Ah, come on. You did good. Pig Lady! Hey, Pig Lady. Definitely good job, Shadow. That is a hard map to actually figure out where to go, though, for sure. It's one of those things. Luck is horrible. It's not even a luck thing at that point in time. That map is just not really easy to find the hatch. That map is honestly one of the harder maps to find a hatch. Honestly. I remember when I was the killer and there was this Leon. Like, everybody was like saying, spare him. And I'm like, okay. Literally, the guy was running around the map for like 10 to 15 minutes and I was searching around too. I could not find a hatch anywhere. That hatch was like nowhere. Like, honestly, I was starting to think that the hatch didn't even open at all because we literally searched everywhere, couldn't find the hatch, couldn't hear the sound effect anywhere. That is a harder map to actually figure out where the hatch is at. But either way. Oh, buy the med kits. Yeah. You found a key though. That was lucky. If you had a situation where the killer found the hatch and you had a key, that could have been good. Key is still very good. Key is great. Very helpful in a lot of situations. But anyway, I do think that this is where we're going to end the stream for now. I do hope that everybody enjoyed today's stream. For anybody that enjoyed the content, I recommend dropping a follow. Trying to reach 10,000 followers everywhere, all around. And all your support, it honestly helps out more than you realize. More support we have, more cool things we can do in the future. Thank you all so much for being here. And I'll see you all in the next stream. And yes, string all the time. I'll bring back the string at some point. We'll have more string. Bye, everybody.